There was a time when Dubai was known mostly as a desert trading city beside the sea. It had sand, heat, fishing boats, trade routes, and a coastline that connected it to the wider world. But Dubai wanted something bigger. It did not want to be remembered only as a place shaped by desert and oil. It wanted to become a global symbol of ambition, luxury, tourism, and impossible engineering. So Dubai made a decision that sounded almost unreal. If there was not enough land on the coast, it would build more. Not by expanding into the desert, but by building an island in the sea. This was the idea behind Palm Jumeirah, one of the most famous man-made islands in the world. From above, it looks like a giant palm tree floating in the blue waters of the Arabian Gulf. It has a long trunk, curved fronds, and a protective crescent around it. But this shape was not only for beauty, it was a strategy. A palm design created more coastline, more waterfront property, more beaches, more hotels, and more global attention. Dubai was not just building land. It was building a statement, a message to the world that said, this city does not wait for geography. It creates its own. The dream began at a time when Dubai was trying to transform itself into a world-class tourism and business destination. The city understood that oil would not last forever as the foundation of future wealth. Tourism, real estate, trade, aviation, luxury, and global investment needed to become part of the next chapter. But there was a problem. Dubai had limited natural coastline. For a city that wanted beaches, resorts, villas, hotels, and international tourists, coastline was extremely valuable. More coastline meant more luxury property. More luxury property meant more investment. More investment meant more global attention. So instead of accepting the limits of nature, Dubai decided to change the map. The idea was bold. Reclaim land from the sea and shape it into an island unlike anything the world had seen. But building an island is not like drawing one on paper. The sea fights back. Waves move. Currents shift. Sand drifts. Water pressure pushes against everything. Storms can damage weak structures. If the island was not designed properly, it could erode, sink, or fail. Engineers had to solve a massive problem. How do you make land stay in the sea? The answer began with protection. Before the palm could rise, workers needed to build a crescent-shaped breakwater. This curved barrier would protect the island from waves and strong water movement. It was built from millions of tons of rock, placed carefully to form a shield around the project. The breakwater was not just a wall. It was the island's defense system. Without it, the palm shape could not survive for long. The sea would reshape the sand, attack the edges, and slowly destroy the dream. After the breakwater came the sand. Dredging ships collected sand from the seabed and sprayed it into position using a method often called rainbowing, where sand and water are blasted through the air in a wide arc. Slowly, the shape of the island began to appear. This was not random dumping. The palm shape had to be extremely accurate. Engineers used satellite guidance and advanced surveying to make sure the island matched the design. Every curve, every frond, every shoreline had to be placed with precision. Day after day, ship after ship, load after load, the sea began turning into land. It was one of the most dramatic engineering images of modern Dubai, sand flying through the air, rocks being placed into the water, machines working day and night, and a giant palm slowly forming where there had once been only ocean. Palm Jumeirah was launched in 2001, and construction quickly became a symbol of Dubai's rise. The project was led by Nakheel, the developer behind several major waterfront projects in the emirate. The scale was enormous. Millions of tons of rock and vast amounts of sand were used to build the island's foundation and protection system. The outer crescent breakwater stretched around 11 kilometers, helping protect the island from the open sea. But creating land was only the first challenge. The island also needed roads, electricity, water systems, sewage networks, bridges, tunnels, homes, hotels, beaches, and transport links. It had to become livable, not just visible. This is where Palm Jumeirah turned from engineering project into urban project. The trunk became the main connection to the mainland. The fronds became residential areas filled with villas and waterfront homes. The crescent became home to luxury resorts and hotels. Roads connected the shape together. Infrastructure made the island function. A dream that began as sand became real estate. A coastline that did not exist became some of the most valuable property in Dubai, as luxury villas, hotels, apartments, restaurants, and resorts rose across the island. Palm Jumeirah became more than a construction project. It became a brand. It represented wealth, ambition, and the new image of Dubai. Tourists came to see it. Investors came to buy into it. Celebrities, business leaders, and wealthy residents became part of its story. The island helped Dubai sell an idea to the world, that this city could create the impossible. Palm Jumeirah became a symbol of the Dubai model. Bold planning, huge investment, luxury lifestyle, and global attention. It was not only about where people lived, it was about what Dubai wanted to become. A city of landmarks, a city of spectacle, a city where imagination could become architecture. But every impossible project has a cost. Palm Jumeirah also faced criticism. Environmental concerns were raised about dredging, changes to currents, effects on marine life, and the impact of reshaping natural coastal systems. Large-scale land reclamation can disturb seabeds, affect habitats, and change how water moves around a coastline. The island showed that engineering could create land, but it also showed that nature is not passive. Waves, sand movement, water quality, maintenance, and environmental balance remain ongoing challenges. Still, the legacy of Palm Jumeirah is impossible to ignore. It changed Dubai's image forever. Before projects like this, many people outside the region saw Dubai as a fast-growing city in the desert. After Palm Jumeirah, Dubai became known as a place where architecture and ambition could break normal limits. The island became visible from the sky. It became famous in travel ads. It became part of Dubai's identity, and it proved that modern cities are not only built with concrete and steel, they are built with stories. Palm Jumeirah told a story of confidence, a story of a city refusing to be limited by geography, a story of money, machines, engineering, risk, and imagination. It showed how a place could turn coastline into wealth, sand into luxury, and the sea into a stage. But it also reminds us that human ambition always comes with responsibility. Building an island in the sea is not only a technical achievement, it is a decision to reshape nature. It requires planning, maintenance, money, and respect for the systems being changed. Dubai built Palm Jumeirah to create more than land. It built it to create attention, and in that mission it succeeded. Today, Palm Jumeirah stands as one of the most recognizable man-made islands in the world. It is a symbol of luxury tourism, engineering power, and the belief that the future can be designed. If you enjoyed this powerful journey into how Dubai built an island in the sea, subscribe to Ancient Truth, where we explore the events, places, inventions, mega projects, empires, decisions, and hidden forces that shaped the modern world. And before you go, comment below. Do you think Palm Jumeirah is a masterpiece of human engineering, or a warning about how far ambition can go? Like this video, share it with someone who loves history, engineering, and impossible projects, and stay with us for the next story that changed the world.